What up, truth lover? What up, what up? I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Four Brothers podcast shit that's been happening. I don't know if you've been following that or not. We'll wait and see how many people come in, if people come in. I'll talk a little bit about it, my opinion on it. I'm sure my opinion will go over real well. The Spoon Bros, yeah. What up, Nikki? Nikki in the chat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do want to address that. I want to see if there's going to be some more people jump in before I go before I go too deep into it. Stacy, I know they don't let you over at Chops shit anymore, or on Triple T's channel anymore, but I don't give a shit what you got to say. I'm giving my opinion on what I think about the whole Four Brothers podcast. Yeah. So I don't know how old that guy is, Jordan. I think that's his name, Jordan. Of the Four Brothers podcast. I can't remember who. I don't know how old he is. Oh, Stacy, nobody cares about your drunk ass, bro. Like you always rambling about something, dude. Talking so much shit. Like, dude, I don't care. Just leave me alone, or I'm gonna block you, because I don't want to hear your bullshit. Which is fine, dude. That this is gonna be on the. This is gonna be on the. This is gonna be on the topic of what I think. What I think about the Four Brothers. This is my fucking 2 cents, okay? And my 2 cents is um, what the dude did was fucked up. Okay, there's no way around that. What he did was fucked up. What he said was fucked up. Then he doubled down on it, tripled down on it, basically told people to cancel him because he didn't think they were famous enough to cancel him. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, when you challenge people like that, it's an open invitation into people's lives, or to allow those people into your life. And if you have any skeletons, they're gonna find it, bro. They're gonna find it. And if you have any weaknesses, they're gonna find it. They're gonna find it. If you own your own business and you do any kind of marketing and you promote yourself by posting your phone number all over the place, they're gonna find it. Okay, and it seems like they found that. They know everything about the guy. The guy basically made a video and said, "I'm not apologizing." And then I think it was less than 24 hours later, he was apologizing. Okay. I don't necessarily believe his apology, okay? But I'll say this. I don't agree with canceling the man's life. And that's where we're going to agree to disagree, and with some of the people in the community. Hell, even maybe some of the fucking artists. And I don't give a shit, to be totally honest with you. Um, I don't like the Four Brothers podcast. I never have. They talk shit on me. I dropped a comment in one of their Instagram posts. They was talking shit back to me, screenshotted my wife, started talking shit about my wife. I knew instantly 2, 3 months ago what kind of fucking assholes I was dealing with. But as a family man, as basically the sole provider of this home, Um, you start thinking and you're like, I don't want to see a dude like lose his whole fucking livelihood. Because I'll be totally honest with you, if I got canceled for everything that I've ever fucking said on the internet, I'd have been canceled a long time ago. Because I've said some wild shit. Wild shit that I've still not today backtracked from. Um, and I'll fucking stand on it. It is what it is. Basically, what I'm saying is, I think at some point there has to be some kind of grace, and that has to come directly from Gotcha Man, and there needs to be an apology, a sincere apology from Jordan directly to Gotcha Man. And if they bury the hatchet, everybody needs to leave it the fuck alone. And that is my personal opinion. If they bury the hatchet, leave them guys the fuck alone. And I don't like the guys. I don't fucking like these guys. I think they're arrogant pieces of shit. Okay? But I also don't want his family to suffer because he's a fucking idiot on the internet. Just like I wouldn't want my family to suffer because sometimes I'm a fucking idiot on the internet. So, people can get mad at me. You can say, well, I think we need to turn up the heat, and I think we need to do this and need to do that. That's fine. You do whatever you want. Oh, over here, I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is not that. What I want to do is not that. Matter of fact, I'm at the tippy top at the top of like the drama shit, like as far as being done with it. Because it's not really benefiting me. Like as far as it's not creating anything sustainable in my life. It's just I'm jumping from one problem to the next, to the next, to the next. And it's just fucking weird, bro. Like, the four brothers that Jordan dude deserves all the smoke he's going to get. Okay? I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. But, bro, if I got everything I fucking deserved in life, it would be ugly. It would be ugly, bro. It would be ugly. And that's where, I'm grateful for God's grace. And people can say, well, you're being a pussy, or you shouldn't let these guys get away with this. And you shouldn't, you know what? Say what you want. I don't really care. I've gotten to the point where I just don't give a fuck. Like, if people like me, don't like me, subscribe to me, don't subscribe to me, it is what it is. But the issue has been addressed. The dude talked shit. He found out that he's just a little guy in this great scheme of life. Now he's facing the full consequences. Tried a half-ass apology. Everybody called him out on that. And now apparently he's like talking shit all over Instagram, defending his position, and they're supposed to come out with like video clips today. It's going to be a back and forth. I'm warning everybody in the chat right now. This ain't over. They're going to fire back tonight or whenever they go live again. And it's just going to be a back and forth constant battle. I think Jordan, man to man, needs to call fucking Gotcha Man or reach out to him in some way. Say, hey, let's hop on the phone together, or let's hop face to face. I don't think they live too far away from each other. And let's talk about it. And watching Gotcha Man's video like this morning and how it has affected him really pissed me off. Okay. I don't know. Like, I felt bad for him. Like, because you could tell it bothered him, bro. It bothered him. And I like Gotcha Man. And he might not like what I'm saying right now. He might not. He might not agree with me in saying that we need to offer grace to these guys because they're fucking idiots, bro. They're idiots. And I'm sure there's people out there that won't agree with my approach, and I really don't give a shit, to be totally honest with you. I don't. I don't. Um, I just know I've said some fucking wild shit on the internet. I've said some wild shit on the internet. And if I like I'll say this. Dude, there was a time a year, or maybe not a year ago, but it's like a year and a half, 2 years ago, where I did nothing but live streams on uh the LGBT community. Like countless live streams. Just fucking roasting them, bro. All it took is for one person to find it. Find out who I was, dox me, and get me fired. I am just a regular guy on the fucking internet. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah. I just think that Jordan doesn't have good people around him. Stacy, go fuck yourself. Okay? Look, I'm gonna address this one time, Stacy, and then I'm gonna block you because I don't like you. I really have never liked you, to be totally honest with you. And I'm gonna address it because you keep spamming my chat. Okay? And you don't think it bothered that JC Fresh, what they did to him, and he's got Down syndrome, and he got up on his podcast and cussed him like a dog. Chaotic did. Okay, that's fine. This is the thing with JC Fresh. JC Fresh is 17. Okay, nobody even really knew his age until he constantly harassed people in the chat, would constantly DM people, would constantly talk shit, and it is what it is, bro. Like I don't fuck with JC Fresh. I don't fuck around in these little group chats, and like I'm not getting involved in all these other people's shit. Now if Chaotic did that to him, that's on him, bro. That ain't on me. Don't come in my chat talking that shit because I don't really care, to be totally honest with you. I don't. I don't care about JC Fresh, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because JC Fresh was doing some weird shit, bro. Weird shit. And I don't care if he's 17, if he's got Down syndrome. I used okay, and this is what I think some people lack on the fucking internet, is discernment. You got to use some discernment and look at who's asking you either for interviews or to jump on your panel or to be in your chat or to be a moderator. You got to look at these people's accounts, bro. And I could tell from the very early going that there was something wrong with JC Fresh, okay? That's why I didn't fuck with him, bro. I never fucked with him. So when it comes to this dude, I don't really care about this guy. I really don't. Oh, I sent inappropriate messages to Hazel. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't stay up to date on this shit because I don't care. I don't care what JC Fresh did. JC Fresh was antagonizing people, and I understand him. Maybe he has Down syndrome. He doesn't understand what he's doing, but yeah, that's on his parents. His parents needs to take his fucking internet away from him, or needs to be paying attention to what he's doing on the internet. So I don't know. And it's just Stacy's just deflecting. Nothing takes away from what Jordan said. Okay, that one thing is clear. Okay, Jordan said what he said, and it wasn't fucking good. Matter of fact, it hurt a lot of fucking people. And the fact that he doubled down and tripled down on it hurt some fucking people. All right? But I'm saying this, at times in life, you're called to be the bigger fucking person in some situations. And I put myself in that dude's situation. Okay? And people can call me a bitch. People can say, "Oh man, no, we shouldn't do that. We keep our boot on his neck." And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not personally doing it because I wouldn't. With all, like I've said several times, I've said some wild shit on the internet. Okay, if I was held responsible for everything I fucking said, I'd have been canceled a long time ago. Canceled a long time ago. So, I'm not even reading the chat, by the way. I'm seeing it now, but I wasn't. I wanted to get my point out before I. The only chat I kept seeing was Stacy's. We need to keep focus on the left, yeah. I'm letting you know right now, and this has nothing to do with it, but I did some research on Jordan. And I just think Jordan lacks friends around him that have integrity, including his brothers. And you can tell his brothers have no integrity. They have no fucking standards, no morals. They just, and they have a short temper. They have a fucking short temper, bro. And that's just me being honest. Like they have a short temper. All of them dudes do. And I think everybody can say, like, and I know the popular narrative is, well, Uncle Dub said what he said. Yeah, Uncle Dub's comment was fucked up. He shouldn't have said that shit either, bro. Shouldn't have said that. But I wouldn't want to see Uncle Dub canceled either. I wouldn't want to see Jordan fucking canceled. I'm sorry, I was debating on whether I wanted to see the fucking left canceled after they came out and ridiculed Charlie Kirk after he fucking died. So why? I don't know, man. You can cheer that shit on until it happens to you. And then it happens to you and you're like, well, I'm kind of fucked. And I don't know. God, I'll say this. God's shown me a lot of grace in my life. I've completely fucked shit up. Multiple times. And I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I did want to say I'm gonna do a few more things. I did want to say this too. I'm gonna do a few more things for the podcast, the political podcast. I'm not gonna go live tonight. I'm gonna push it back a week. Plus, I got some personal shit going on. So I kind of want to just back away from it for a minute and pick up with the politics next week. I might do like some random spotty lives, like on my phone, kind of like this. Plus, I want to kind of get mentally prepared to do that shit too. But yeah, I do want to address this a little bit more before I jump off here. I'm not gonna be on here too long. But yeah, I mean, I understand people being fucking pissed, especially if you have an autistic child. I have an autistic nephew. So I understand. And I understand his comments were fucked up, dude. They were fucked up. I honestly think with a fuse that short, he shouldn't be on the internet. And he's going to do it again. Yeah. But I did want to throw my 2 cents in. And my 2 cents is, and this is I've talked to several people. I've thought about it. I've prayed about it. I've looked at, and you can say whatever you want about me. I don't give a shit. But I thought in this situation, somewhere, somehow, people are going to have to find grace. Or not. I don't know. Really just depends. Really depends on who wants to do it. But I think he definitely needs, I think Jordan needs to pick up the phone and try to contact Gotcha Man and apologize. Not no half-ass YouTube video apology, but an actual apology. And I think if they can bury the hatchet, people just need to move the fuck on. Yeah. But I think about, hey, this is what I think about, okay? It's October, all right? What's in 2 more months? Christmas, all right? I know what he said was fucked up. It hurt a lot of people. It pissed a lot of people off. But bro, you gonna completely destroy this man's life right before Christmas? And I don't know, men's suicide rate goes up during Christmas time. I don't know, man. I don't want to be a part of that. I'll say that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want any involvement in that. So hopefully he listens to this, which I don't think he will because he doesn't give a fuck. Or I don't think he's ever listened to my shit. But I'll say this. I think he needs to pick up the phone, apologize, and move the fuck on. And if Gotcha Man accepts it, he accepts it. If not, I understand that too, bro. I understand that too. I don't know, man. If somebody jumped on here, said some wild shit about my daughter, which I have my daughter on the internet, said some wild shit about my daughter, I might go the fuck off, bro. You know, and I'm not justifying what this dude did. I'm saying, like, I don't know. I put myself, because I wouldn't just get up there and say shit about an autistic little boy. Like, who the fuck, like, you can tell the dude's not right in the fucking head just by doing that, okay? But I have had a few people say some shit about my daughter, which I didn't particularly care for. But it wasn't nothing too extreme. But I don't know how I would react if somebody did that in a live stream. I'd probably go the fuck off, bro. I'd probably crash the fuck out. But I damn sure wouldn't talk shit about a 7-year-old boy, whether he has autism or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, he's 100% guilty. He doesn't deserve grace, but I think we should give it to him. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think he deserves it, but I think we should give it to him. And that's my final thought on the issue. Yeah, I do agree, DM. Autistic people are super smart. I agree. My nephew's smart, bro. He ain't dumb. You know, and I think Gotcha Man's kid's smart. I mean, you see it in his videos and shit, bro. You know, and I know I hurt his feelings and shit, and I know Gotcha Man's been like overwhelmed and with people like reaching out and stuff like that. And I've not reached out to him personally, but I commented on one of his videos, let him know. You know, I don't want people to think like I'm making this video to go against, or I'm picking sides or going against so and so. No, I just think we need, every now and then, bro, you need to dig deep down inside and offer grace, bro, whether you like it or not. And I think this is one of those situations where, even though I don't like the fucking guys, I don't care for them. I don't ever plan to watch their show. I don't ever plan to associate with them. But I think they deserve grace, and that's just my opinion. There are people I wouldn't associate with anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's pretty much how I feel. I don't want to, like, dude, I've never been a crowd follower, dude. I just don't. Every now and then I'll get washed up in it, but bro, like the shit that I said on the internet during peak cancel culture time was wild, bro. And nobody ever caught it. I never got canceled for it. Now, I wasn't like popular enough to get canceled, but I mean, somebody could have found it, been an asshole, and you know, a coworker could have found it, something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. And I've always had this one rule, and whether you agree with it or not, I don't really care. I don't fuck with people's money. Okay? I just don't fuck with people's money. Meaning, if I seen somebody at work doing something that was wrong, I would probably say something to them, but I wouldn't go and tell the boss and get them fired. That's just how I've always approached it because, you know, I mean, if I fuck up at work, I don't want somebody running and telling the boss and getting me fired type of thing. I don't know. That's just how I've always operated. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it won't. Yeah, it won't be a very popular video. Like, but this is the thing. I've been pretty quiet on country rap. I've been pretty quiet about the whole fucking scene. Maybe I've jumped up on Triple T's stream like once in the last like 3 or 4 weeks, and it's just because I don't want to. I don't want to be involved in all the fucking drama, bro. Like, I just don't want to do it. Like, I don't mind roasting Upchurch and shit like that. But you start getting into Gobble, you start getting into Four Brothers, you start getting into all this other shit. And I just don't want to be involved in it. Not saying these people don't deserve the shit they're getting, because they do. I just don't want to be, I don't know. I got my own life, like my own fucking problems in my personal life. I don't need to be fucking jumping into other people's fucking lives. Yeah. Yeah, Forrest, it would be hard to do. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think, especially for Gotcha Man or even because they've talked a lot of shit about Just in Time. I mean, some reckless shit, bro. Like some reckless shit. Called him a fucking PDF file. Like fucking made some heavy accusations the other day. In my opinion, they owe that dude an apology too, which I don't think he would accept it. But hell, I ain't gonna speak for Just in Time. But they spoke some reckless shit. So I understand some people going hard on these guys. I'm not saying they shouldn't. Um, but I think at some point there has to be some kind of grace given. And just chalk it up as these dudes are fucking stupid. They're stupid, bro. Like when you say something like that on the internet, and then you say I'm going to stand on it. I'm not backing down. This is who I am. I don't think you know me. If I ever see you, I'm gonna fight you and then take a spoon and eat your asshole with it or whatever, whatever he's gonna say. I mean that type of shit is weird, bro. It's weird. Like, why would you do that? Why would you double down on it? Why would you triple down on it? I don't know. My thing is like, and I know there's two sides, all right? There's two sides. Everybody knows it. And for the longest time, I've been, you know, Adam Calhoun, fuck up church type shit. And that's, I like Adam. Adam's a dope artist, all right? Trailer Made, dope artist. Just in Time, dope artist, all right? I didn't get into like doing this country rap shit to be friends with everybody. Okay, that just kind of happened. All right, and really, the only two people I would consider myself friends with is like Hard Target and Simple Man. Other than that, I mean, I know I've talked to Adam, but I wouldn't say we're like BFFs or something. You know what I'm saying? And Just in Time, I've talked to him like maybe once or twice on IG. Um, but I didn't do that. I didn't get into fucking country rap to like make best friends with the artist. I just did it because I wanted to roast Upchurch. I didn't like the guy. Had nothing to do with any of the other shit. It just kind of evolved into that shit because the stuff he was talking about was just so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. Like you could tell it was just a bunch of drug induced lies. Zesty Mountain Dew lips. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean it's not like it's not like I'm not a oh Jake. Yeah, it's not like I haven't made good friends with like my subscribers. I dude, some of my subscribers in my opinion are like some of the best people I've fucking met on the internet. Nice people, super dope people. And I've had a lot of fun in country rap. I have, I like the music. I like doing the music. I like reacting to the music. Um, I just want to fucking distance myself from the drama type shit. Um, which I like. Don't get me wrong. Like I fucking like drama especially when it's Upchurch because it's just so easy to roast. All right. But it wears on me mentally after a while, and I just don't want to fucking deal with it. Like I just don't want to do it anymore. I want to make content where I'm laughing and having a good time. Like I don't know. I already battle with enough shit. I don't want to constantly. I don't know. I think sometimes it just annoys me. Conspiracies rock, yeah. You can't be controlled and manipulated. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like being controlled or manipulated. I mean, I'll say this, since I've been doing this, I've never had like an artist, like I know like Upchurch's like narrative is like they're all getting paid to do it, or they're all getting something to do it. Like I have never once had an artist reach out to me and say, "Hey, do this because it'll roast Upchurch," or "Do this because Upchurch is a bitch," or something like that. I've never had anything like that. So everything I've ever said about Upchurch has been on like my own, bro. Like that's me. Like that's just how I truly feel about the guy, and how I truly feel about the guy is I don't fucking like him. I don't like him. I think he's a douchebag. Um, but meeting all the people in country rap has been fun, bro. It's been fun. I've met I've gained a lot of subscribers. As far as and they're good people. Good people that show up, turn the fuck up, which is good. Yeah, well, Mama Chop, I'll tell you this. This genre is divided. It's just gonna stay that way. It's gonna stay that way, which is I don't know. It's kind of morphed into more rap anyway. I wouldn't even say it's more. I wouldn't even say it's country rap anymore. It's just rap, which is probably what it needs to be. I don't know. I just think that I will say this. It's 100. This shit with the four brothers is 100% not over. Just to let you know. The next time they do a live, that dude cannot help himself, bro. He's like low impulse, or he has zero filter. He's gonna say whatever the fuck he wants, and it's gonna come out again. I mean, it's just that simple. But if you get ads on a live, does that mean it's monetized? Probably. Probably. I'll probably turn the monetization off on this one though, but I didn't even check it before I went fucking live. And that's the thing, like I never cared about money. I'll tell you that. Like I never cared. I've made maybe a total of $200 off of YouTube since I've been doing this, and that's been from super chats. Yeah, I hear you, Buckeye Creeker. You love music and you listen to what you want and like who I want to. Yeah, you should, bro. You should like who you want. I mean, if you like Upchurch's music, listen to his music. And I've never told people not to be totally honest with you. I just said for me personally, he doesn't get no play on this channel because I don't like his personality. I don't like the way he treats people. I don't like the way he treats women. I think he's. I think you take that money away, he's a fucking lowlife. So. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'll say this. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat because the chat's kind of moving a little fast, but I don't give a shit about monetization personally. Like I don't. Like of course, if I do something that's like a video like this, I don't give a shit. But if I do something else, yeah, my monetization's on. But all my reaction videos never get monetized. They always get copyrighted. So I don't make any. If I do a reaction, I don't make any money unless somebody super chats. I don't make anything. So I gotta read what you were saying. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me go back up. I think we got a super chat. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. I never went out of my way. Yeah, I never went out of my way to defame Upchurch. He did that on his own. Yeah, he did that on his own, bro. All that shit he brought on himself, bro. Yeah, yeah. But that's just my opinion. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna jump off here. Do you feel like church is just pushing this mess? Just curious. Yes. Yes. And I was talking to a friend of mine that's not really involved a whole lot in the country rap shit, but he's got a method to his madness. Upchurch does. He pushes, like, he'll push a certain issue with a certain person, add whatever person you want. He does that for like a couple weeks, and then he takes it like a break and he'll just post shit that's like government conspiracy, Nazi shit. He'll like post some just random shit. And then he'll go back and and like once his views go down a little bit, he'll go back to poking at somebody, whoever it is, Adam, Justin Time, Jelly Roll, Morgan Wallen, like yeah, yeah. He pushes it. He's trying to stay relevant. His music's not hitting like it used to. Not saying he could never put out another hit, because I think he could if he got off the drugs. But yeah, he's trying to stay relevant, trying to keep his head above water, and that's how he's keeping his numbers up. Is he talks about somebody, and if you notice, like everybody loves drama, bro. They love it. They love it. If you're talking about drama, your views go up. Period. Doesn't matter what drama you're talking about. Pick a fucking drama. Okay. Uh, on the country rap side, it just happens to be Upchurch. If you're talking about Upchurch, your numbers are going to be up. Because first off, his videos are so damn ridiculous, and people roasting them is funny. It's funny. Yeah. So, and I think that's why people like it. It's because they like fucking roasting him. Which I like doing it for a while, but if you notice, I haven't done it for a while because I feel like I've kicked a fucking dead dog, buried it, or dug a hole, buried it, put the dirt on top of the fucking dead dog, dug it back up, beat the shit out of it a few more fucking times, and buried him again, and so on and so forth. I've repeated that cycle. I'll dig him up every once in a while, beat the shit out of him, and then rebury him. And it's like eventually you just you get a little fatigued. You're like, how many times I got to dig this shit up and beat the shit out of him? Just, I don't know. I when he says stupid shit, I'll be on his neck again. But yeah, yeah, he's addicted to attention. It's become a sickness. That's another reason, Jake, why I haven't been doing it. It's because I think he thrives off all of this attention he gets and all these live streams where people talk about him and shit, and he thrives off of that, and he gets exactly what he wants: attention. Kicking a dead horse with no name. Yeah, yeah. He gets the attention that he wants, bro. You feed him long enough, and he'll pop up in your chat and start talking shit, and I mean, it's the same. He's been doing the same thing for the 8 months that I've been involved. 8, 9 months. So I'm sure he's been doing it longer than that. So he just wants to stay relevant, and I mean, all power to him. Whatever, dude. If that's the life you want to live and act the way you do, and but I don't know, you can't fool me. You can't. When it comes to being a drug addict, you can't fool me, bro. Like, I don't know. You might be able to fool other people, but what up, Mrs. Slinko? I see Mrs. Slinko in the chat. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. Just remember what I said at the beginning of this before we start talking about Upchurch. I don't think the Four Brothers podcast deserves it. I don't like them guys. All right, I think they're assholes. But I think eventually, if he reaches out, Jordan reaches out to Gotcha Man, and they fucking come to an agreement, or at least come to terms on something, we need to give them people grace and back the fuck off. Because I just honestly, I don't, I don't know if the dude's so, in my opinion, the dude's so mentally unstable. I'm not sure he can handle all that. And for one, I'll say this: this will be the last time I talk about this. I'm not talking about it anymore. Just to let you know, because I don't want to be involved. Um, I don't want to contribute to that. I think the dude's a piece of shit. I think he shouldn't have said what he said. And he definitely shouldn't have doubled down on it. Definitely shouldn't have tripled down on it. He should have been a man, called Gotcha Man, buried the fucking hatchet, or at least tried to apologize. Um, now, there's so many things he fucked up on, and there's no denying that. But I tell you, the whole cancel thing and all that shit, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's where I stand on it. I don't care if people agree with me or not. I don't want to see the dude lose his job, his house, his fucking kids go homeless, all that bullshit. And you know how some people are, bro. You know how some people are. Like, I'm sure there's maybe even some people that's already called CPS on him and shit. I don't like that. I don't stand behind that. I don't do it. It is what it is. Um, so, so if he is, Mama Chop, what are you talking about? So if he is pushed away, will the BS stop? What are you talking about, Mama Chop? Sorry. You make me want to smoke. My bad. I'm a bad influence. What up, Chill Rock? Chill Rock in the chat. Appreciate you, Chill Rock. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't matter. The troll communities, if the troll communities have got a hold of him, there's probably no going back. But I'm just giving my personal stance on it. I would show the guy grace, and that's what I plan on doing over here on my channel. He's not my buddy. He's not my friend. I don't like the guy. I don't like his fucking brothers. I think their whole podcast is fucking degenerate bullshit. Um, and I think the dude seriously might be gay with all the shit that he's been saying about making people suck it and eating people's assholes with spoons and stuff. But it still doesn't change the fact that I don't want to be involved in doing that shit to him, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at with it. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. Oh shit, hold on. I didn't see these chats. Thanks, it doesn't matter. I appreciate it. Exactly, Chatter Zone. I agree. Gotta get back to the music, bro. And I do want to say one thing. I am going to start doing other music too. Like, I'm going to start branching out doing like more than country rap. I'm also going to do my political show. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pushing the political show back a week. So, not this Tuesday and Thursday, but next Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to make a community post about it. Like I said, I got some personal shit going on in my life. And I'm going to fucking just wait. But yeah, I'm going to do some other music too, Kimberly. I'm going to start doing some other shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe take suggestions from subscribers and shit. But I got some ideas, just not a complete direction on which way I'm going. Fuck it, man. I might just go all classical music, straight up fucking jazz. We're going jazz, bro. We're going top 10 jazz artist. Oh, we can do it. Oh shit. Thanks, Nikki. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Have a blessed day. Thanks for coming and watching. Uh, Watching the live stream. I appreciate it. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out.